Yo, what is up, y'all? We are back on Danganronpa. So I have a huge apology to say. TikTok was not banned. I mean, it was banned for like 16 hours or 13 hours, but it's back, and I regret making that other video, but it's gonna stay up because it was a pretty funny video. But anyways, we are back on Danganronpa. Someone died, a very important character in the story. For some reason, I didn't think she was gonna die, but you know, she did. So I don't know why I didn't suspect that. Anyways, let's get right into the video. Alright, hey, yo, bro, they got the ass hanging out, okay. Alright, so who do we, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, okay.
Just a second.
Wait.
Hey.
There's something written on the wall. Doesn't that concern you? On the wall? Alright, right. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in the blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know that thing about writing, bloodlust, and blood? Doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. Oh, Byakuya said that, yeah. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. No, to be honest though, they could be also trying to blame Byakuya for this, so maybe they could be just accusing him of murdering this girl, or trying to get him to get killed, and then, you know, then they want to get their escape, basically. I don't know. Maybe they're using him as a scapegoat. I don't know. And what nickname did the internet give this mysterious serial killer?
What?
Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
Then, this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? Yeah, it makes sense. But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack.
What?
The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way! But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity.
Well,
I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko! Hina was pointing toward the entrance to the girls' locker room. Oh god. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. No, why? Why? What? She fainted. Damn. She fainted. That did not sound good. No, it didn't. Of course it didn't sound good, buddy. Toko. Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I just remember what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh.
So she is homophobic? I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere beside her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping like on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up! As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss of words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Oh my gosh, she looks terrible. Ignore the physical coercions she had to go through. Her emotions were totally totally haphazard. What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked. You know, it happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. Yeah. What the fuck? Who's that dead body? Hey, are you dead? Yeah, she's oh my.
what the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and back. It's top Eining and bottom. What the hell? A sea of truth and web of lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. Yeah, I don't understand what's happening here. No. Everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. It's a good thing, right? Yeah. Okay.
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
so,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't. Taka, could you help me? She totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem with leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing into an investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Yeah. Then it's happened again. Is that what you're saying? That another one of us has murdered. Another one of us killed a fellow classmate. What, does that freak you out? You guys got no balls. You know that? What the fuck? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Hey, dog. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry. Oh my god.
talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? Yeah, I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file.
Allow me to present the Monokuma next file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it. The next Monokuma file. My bad. I don't know why I read that wrong.
See ya later.
So please do your very tippy top best on this investigation.
no way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? I mean, it's not like you did any investigating anyway, so I don't know why you would care. Examining the corpse on one of our friends. Having to suspect all our other friends. Yeah, this kind of sucks.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh no.
I hate it too.
Help me.
I got enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey.
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon.
What?
What? Do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine then, go off and die somewhere right now and go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you.
A dead body's an object?
Piece of shit.
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show them more respect, or I'll beat some into you. Damn,
Calm
okay.
down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth to what Byakuya said. Kyoko,
Because
if we don't solve the mystery, find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. True, yeah. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
that's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up.
What?
Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat. No.
Hey. Hey.
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. If anyone killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. Wow, bro. So he just wants to get this shit done quick. What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually.
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
So then.
In that case, why not limit it to one person?
Hey.
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up, Nick.
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Togo off at her room. Okay. Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation. Tosu, if we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Oh, fuck. Alright. First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaka. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girl's locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do, man. Alright. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know? So what do you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaga's case. Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But... We need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Makoto, you might need him in this investigation. I cannot lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie, he might be, just, one of our main characters just to survive to the end. I feel like Ryaka's gonna be, like, the one surviving until the end. I can't lie. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Alright, let me see. Okay. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is the blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Locker room dumbbell has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. And then this one. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
we're still not sure he did it, is what you want to say. I wonder about that. Oh boy. This dude's just enjoying this shit. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. Alright, the poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I needed to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. I was also thinking. Mato's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. What about Kyoko? She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. Okay. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light, and that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well,
I still think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She's been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying the same here to exercise. But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Interesting. I mean, that's a weird way to work out, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've seen people do workout pretty late in the mornings, you know, or pretty early in the morning, but 2 a.m. is like crazy early. Like, I would expect, honestly, I feel like the most normal way to work out early in the morning would be like at least 4 a.m. or at least like, I don't know, 5 a.m. Because some people do get up at 5 a.m. Sometimes I get up at 5 a.m. If I go to sleep at like 8, I might get up at 4 or 5 a.m. Something like that. Something like that. I don't know. That's just me though. Avoiding it. Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night.
However,
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She didn't want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. Okay, my dyslexia is coming in again. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Okay, Sakura's account. Alright. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh, already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. So this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Oh my god, Makoto, what are you saying, dude? Of course it's related, dude. She died in the girls' locker room, man. Come on. Figure it out for yourself. It's so fun if you don't, right? That's what I'm saying, dude. Come on, Makoto. Damn. Okay. There are a bunch of different pool-related items in the shelf which have nothing to do with the case. Okay. What was she tied up with? A flotation donut? I don't think it's related to Chihiro's. Okay. Maybe this gun was used too. No, impossible. If that were true, Chihiro would be riddled with holes. Just like the crime scene, idiot Dale. Oh shit, you're right. Oh, if I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handy books, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
did you call for me?
Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your handy books, or e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for 2 people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Okay. So then, it would have to be a girl to kill her then, right? That means only girls can go in the locker rooms. That means only girls can go in the girls' locker room. Only boys can go in the boys' locker room. So it would be a girl that would have killed her. So are they saying it might be Sakura? In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means, hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay close attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Okay. So they're saying that she, I guess, let someone borrow their handbook or her handbook. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. Okay. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So,
Why you?
so sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya. Get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with a criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest of your own damn self. Damn, alright, shit.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader. Okay. Yeah, I do need to get an understanding better of this card reading shit, because I honestly don't get what he's saying about the card reader thing. We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Alright, so I'm guessing. The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. What is this? There's a mailbox here. Could that be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks our dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko and Leon and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks and then I did. Sayaka Maizono? Oh shit, you're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. So they're using dead students' handbooks? That's actually kind of fucking crazy. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it now. So they didn't even use... Oh shit, so they never even used Chihiro's handbook. They used a dead person's handbook. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Damn. I see. Now I understand. And the thing is too, if they got their handbooks when those characters were alive, they wouldn't have ever killed Chihiro like that. Main hall e-handbooks has been added to the truth. Okay.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. Jesus Christ, dude. The execution that the mastermind consorted. Damn. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbooks to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey!
Angry. Now I'm really angry.
Oh, he's gonna attack us. What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral. instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I said it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with. It wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbooks does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go break any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think this handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's undeniable the fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, say something. Something about it still bothers me. Alright. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. Okay. Do we just leave here then? Hold on, there's still more here waiting to be checked. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of the Genocide Jack. Then you really think? You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat that.
Absolutely, I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. Damn, we got Genocide Jack in this motherfucker, bro. We got a serial killer that's a student? Oh no. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly and then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give this to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder, but words mean little wrong, right? Words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Oh shit. Okay. Hang on.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Oh shit, and I have a basis to believe that. I assure you Genocide Jack is one of us. Is it really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence that does something like that. Really? Ah, hey you two! Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
I mean...
But it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me. What's up, man?
Please!
This is a serious emergency. Please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina?
I mean...
But it's an emergency. An emergency? What happened?
Well...
So, something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? I mean, she's always been a strange person anyway, so who cares? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we could take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it.
Yeah!
Okay, come on, hurry! Oh, wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
Looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Well, where's her room? Oh boy. Is Toko inside? Some kind of strange emergency? You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what's his emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff.
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. I may as well give it a shot. The door swung open, slowly and silently. Oh god. Oh, holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of my... Oh my god.
Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Damn.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
How the hell we're gonna help you then? I don't understand. It's just like that. She slammed the door in my face. Damn. Okay. Well. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time when I drank a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer. Drive it out the murderous fiend. Okay. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door. Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? I mean, there's Byakuya. I mean, hey Byakuya, you think you could ask her to come out of her room? I mean,
That's fine.
sure, whatever. You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you could be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments,
what do you want?
leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Bakucha? What?
It's Byakuya.
Byakuya. I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else that we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Well, hold on. Hey Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise.
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked. But he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, his foot brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. There's no point in checking there. We need to find real clues. Okay. If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. Hold on a second, bro. If this dude just knows everything, why does he just solve everything himself? Whoa, there's so many books and files. There's so much dust, too.
So in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Okay. Interesting.
that's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous true for a commander. Dangerous true for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power, the secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. I don't even know what the hell I'm even going to start with. This shelf is stuffed with tight files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on the presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshair you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making any sound, I return the file to the shelf. What the hell is this, dude? What is this section, dude? What is happening? Is he just fucking with me? Like, what is? Okay. Like, what do you want me to do, man? If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself. God, this motherfucker. Okay, what about this one? Okay, I don't really care. Oh man. Okay, how about this one? There's tons of thick files stuffed into the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to be looked at. Wanted to look at. Be careful. What do you mean? All those files there are investigation reports related to the different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh. Jesus, dude. Okay. Can I, like... It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Blakeevk using in the library before.
What?
You know, it kind of starts to make more sense why he became so intrigued of this investigation stuff, because since he's been reading all these books, he's just excited to experience the real thing, so it's probably turned him into a freaking, you know, sociopathic weirdo. Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, when I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Interesting. I'm trying to figure out what the hell. Oh my god. Okay. Bro. Oh shit. Maybe the pages or something? There's a wooden box. It's emptied. Although, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room, right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, and things no ordinary person could ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it as a lie. Well, it's not that. It's just, it's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much Host Peak truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean usually? Usual? A normal, ordinary, simple, those things don't exist anymore. Anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand that, if you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. Okay, damn, he's just talking shit now. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to be at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. Hold on a second, you're saying you've read all these documents in more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room, just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So, in other words...
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. Oh, so this could foreshadow to other Danganronpa games, right? I'm pretty sure, like, maybe the world outside is all fucked up now. Like, let's be honest. Like, I mean, they would have been found by now by the police, like, or by the FBI or something. Especially if this guy has a big name, and then Sakura also being a celebrity. So something must have happened in the outside world that kind of went all fucked up. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can't proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Blakeevk is actually starting to scare me more and more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. Jesus Christ, this guy's a fucking true bookworm, man. I mean, it must have gone to his, advantage. It must have gave him an advantage because, he's pretty smart. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all of those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he taught, Blakeevk grabbed the specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is when that victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in the blood, and the victim's blood is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about the aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So, in other
The
words...
culprit isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack. Gah!
In other words...
That's right. There is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking around among us.
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I've never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. It is kind of terrifying, I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Oh shit, okay, well. Where do we... Okay, where... Blakeevk, about the Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Murder case of genocide Jack top secret. Holy shit, this thumbnail's insane. Actually, you know what? Cool. Dun, 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 dun. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense and nervous fingers. Suddenly my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. Damn! The names of genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Damn! Kenharda, 32. Tashiro, Honda, 17. Shojigaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takashi Yoshida, 30. Oh my god. Komatsuna, Taru, Takafumi, Gono, Uchida, Nashoa, Nahohisha, Takashi, Masamune, Yuto, Yumeji. There was no end to it. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If this shit had real blood on it, in this game, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I wonder if there's a mod for that, like to have real blood on Danganronpa. But I'm not gonna lie, this video would definitely get demonetized. I feel like it would, because this shit is crazy, bro. But the purple blood really kind of just, you know, kind of eases you up a little bit, but not entirely, since you have an idea what death looks like. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. Yeah, they were. I wonder why that is. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page. Profiling results. Oh shit. All of the crimes took place either on the weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from a dissective identity disorder. What?
So in other words,
the key point here is that the culprit may have a split personality. A split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV. Some part of another totally unbelievable story, but this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Genocide Jack case file. Oh
Let's
shit.
go.
Alright, we should get going soon. But where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait, Byakuya! Damn. The stories just keep intertwining and getting crazier and crazier. Not gonna lie, split personality doesn't make sense though, because like, I mean, how the hell does someone just become a serial killer as a student, you know what I'm saying? A little bit abrupt, right? As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, damn, I mean, I thought I was helping, and just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiru. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go. Investigate one more thing. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. The other thing, and the others, might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can.
Huh?
Oh hey Makoto.
Oh, hey, Makoto.
What's up? I haven't been up to anything myself, that's for sure. Definitely haven't looked inside the mailbox. Yeah, okay. We already know that part. Only lending it against the rules, in other words. There's no problem with borrowing one. Also, it looks like Leon's handbooks refuses to turn on, but according to Monokuma, it shouldn't be broken. Is this really unrelated to the case? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Okay.
How unfortunate.
Maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Damn it! I'm sorry, Chihiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough. Huh. So it could be, it could be one of the players' embarrassing secrets. That actually makes a lot of sense now thinking about it. So how do we get them to confess though? That's kind of the thing. I feel like it's not gonna be that easy, right? Owie, hello. Oh, Hina, how's Toka doing? Same as before, she won't come out, and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her there? My head was all swimmy, and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created, our outer space and donuts. Really. I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well...
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with any of the girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us, either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh wait, maybe. Maybe she was used to the guy spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as what kind of girl. Is that kind of girl? Yeah, I was gonna say, I never saw her about that kind either. Oh, I could go in here now, though. Oh, Celeste, what's up? Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then you did find something. Very well, I will tell you, and only you.
Actually...
Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What, really?
Indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Yeah, I was just to say it's kind of weird. Alright, so we got her account. Infamy has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if
The stat increased for me. Evidence, what did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet.
That's it.
But
I'm sure of it.
But what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Okay. I don't know about you, Hofumi, but I sorely doubt anything you say right now. Okay. So they said the tracksuit.
Damn.
Tahira's presence here was especially weak, her body or soul.
No forgiveness.
To target such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. Ooh, bro's got the Oni looking eyes right now? Okay. I mean, she's got her Oni looking eyes. Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking,
However,
I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. Okay, with that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. Guess I'll take another look at the body then. Chihiro's handbook is missing. That's definitely worth worrying about. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I'd better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up, kind of a crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug. Oh, from the library. Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. It's cable. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. There's the issue of her being suspended in the fatal blow. At first I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Status of the dead body has was added, okay. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is that the true nature of the rope, what was used to suspend Chihiro, and to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. The word Bloodlust is written on the wall, just like all the other Genocide Jack cases. The word Bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. Chihiro's hands are bound with the wall, what looks like some kind of rope. The big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. A girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you would find something like this. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Like, why is a big-breasted chick on a wall? It's kind of strange. We should probably go back to the library though, right? I'm assuming, I would say. Okay, I guess we're going in here then. Wait, what? I think there's might still be something to find. Hey, yo! Is it a turd on the ground? There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Boys' locker room carpet has been added to the... Okay. Okay, there's something here still. Interesting. Oh! Damn, what the fuck? The whole pool is here? This is a big ass pool, bro. Wait, so each section, like, so they have all their own pool. Damn, bro. This poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Oh, but wait, that reminds me, the poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the poster have been switched? But if they were, what reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. 2 locker room posters have been added. Yeah, this is kind of strange. I can't even lie. Why? It's weird. Okay, how about the dude talk to me?
Da, 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 da.
I feel it.
That's it.
Okay. Hold on. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I used it together. Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys, girls, and the locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters. I see.
However...
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have any other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain? A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
Of course.
Exactly, I noticed earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with. Disappearing stain has been added to the true bullets section of your handbook. Oh boy, it looks like we're gonna have a huge case on our hands. Huh. Yeah. Okay. So maybe we should go back to the library. Because they said there's an extension cord. Because last time we checked, there was supposed to be some type of cord again or something. Who knows, bro? Who knows? Oh shit, okay, I was supposed to read that. My bad. I was like trying to scroll through it as quickly as possible. I can't even lie to you. I was like,
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for! The class trial!
Did we get
you
everything?
remember where to meet, right? please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Okay, let's do it. Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. So to start, the red door is right through here. Now, usually I would skip the part of this episode, but for some reason, I'm feeling like going through the whole thing now. Let's get to it. So is everyone ready to what? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come on.
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. And just like that, he said a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible, you're terrible. Ooh, so now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there. Shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaga. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Why would they do such a thing? Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. We're just gonna go. We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. Which each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Let me just actually save here. System. Let's say I haven't saved all game. That's a pretty dangerous thing to do. All right, there we go. All right. As soon as everyone was, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions. Couldn't stop speculating. Ah. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds, deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation until finally it came to a sudden stop. What do you think? I redecorated it. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Very nice.
Good. You're raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
thrills, chills, kills.
Everyone, please find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Alright, well. Alright. True bullets, Monokuma. Sakura's account. Although Chihiro wanted to get stronger. Okay, I mean, we kind of remember all this stuff, so we really don't need to. Okay. The stains, the 2 locker rooms, Chihiro, it's okay. Alright. And then she saw her. And there's the lamp. Alright. Let's go. Let's do this.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. Make your argument. Locker room dumbbell. Alright.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Interesting. That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Did they even investigate it? Bro, these motherfuckers even investigate this child? What a pipe. Bro, the dumbbell had stains on it. What are you talking about? The weapon had to be at the scene of the crime. There was something with a blessing on it.
Chihiro's fatal injury.
How do I...
It appears it was a head. According to the Monokuma file,
What kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Oh shit, what? Wait, what?
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
Wait, what the hell? What am I missing? Damn, okay.
Chihiro's fatal. It appears it was. According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Oh.
No, that's
Oh, we have to say what the wrong answers are. Okay.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime?
Right.
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
Right.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
Okay, so I'm starting to understand the freaking class trial shit. So we have to pick the ones that are like, that seem like the wrong answers. For some reason, I just be picking random shit all the time. I don't know why. I'm dumb, bro. Okay, if you ever put me on a trial, I'm gonna die. Let's just say that.
You looked at her head wound?
Yes, we had no.
That's so creepy!
Bro, this is an investigation. What do y'all think this was?
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit.
Okay.
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added to not stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your true bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Please press the right mouse button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you choose an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so take careful aim when you have your silencer out. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In which case, you can forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh shit. Okay, we are not in gentle mode. Alright, buddy. Genocide Jack case file. Okay.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong!
Oh, okay, cool.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
I mean, didn't we find that together with Byakuya though?
What?
That's kinda weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
Right, because there's already a bunch of like other shit about presidents and stuff in there.
More
so,
importantly,
I mean,
it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be 2 defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case.
right.
The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
No.
No.
What?
It's actually bloodlust.
What?
But more important
This
is
guy's
the
up.
other
All right.
characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Okay.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why is he so worried?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the world at large doesn't know, if I'm not mistaken, it has to do with the positioning of the body, where the murder took place, how the victim was positioned, the bloody message left behind. How the victim was positioned?
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yeah. I highly doubt I highly doubt it's any of the girls though.
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
What?
What?
Wait, what?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
What?
Oh shit.
Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec.
Wait, really?
Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Oh, because of her split personality.
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Because it is complicated. That's why it's an investigation. It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also not to be Toko. The answer is that she's not just one person, but multiple people, right? Yep, she's got split personality disorder. What? Oh shit, I missed that one. Wait, what? Schizo.
Now I understand.
Oh, schizo, okay.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
That actually makes a lot of sense though. She is kind of already weird as it is. The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality has to do with her behavior. She fainted, she arrived late, her behavior changed.
I got it!
Her behavior changed, yeah.
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
Right.
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah. Oh, is that a dead body? Hey, are you okay? Yeah. She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, and a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Huh. So I guess it could be Toko. Damn, this is gonna be a quick ass case then.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, damn, is this case really gonna be that easy? I don't know. This case feels really too fast. I don't know why. I won't let Genocide Jack have control. Maybe it is her. I don't know. I guess it might be. Okay, I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in.
She just didn't want Genocide Jack to come out.
It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
Yep.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
I guess not.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Damn.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
Oh shit, so she really does have a weird personality.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first.
Damn.
You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control over me, ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Wow.
That's the only reason I promised.
What?
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
Damn.
But...
It really is her.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
Damn.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person?
Her other personality?
You don't mean...
Yeah, let him come out now. Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second... Oh shit.
Well, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Genocide Jill?
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
Oh, so that's why Toko's always so acting scared, like, a lot, because she's just afraid that that person comes out. Damn. Damn.
She's so intense.
Hey, yo, bro. Yeah, she's freaking crazy right now.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
I feel like it's not her. I feel like there's gotta be a copycat killer. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking there is. I don't know. This feels way too quick. This is the Murderous Fiend, Genocide Jack? This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless! I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
That's some crazy logic.
Just kidding again!
This freaking chick, man.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Huh?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
I mean, the killer had scissors that he would pin in a crucifix with, and you know, the guys are like, then the last victim used a cord, or what was hanged up by a cord. So I kind of believe her, you know? I mean, it makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah, I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Hey, Taiga. Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said, I need to get some more details about all of this. Make an argument. Status of the dead body.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
What more proof do we need?
Give it up. You killed her.
Okay, I have to just focus on remembering Chihiro's body. That must have the answer. That should prove what she said isn't quite right.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh?
When you compare the
modus operandi matches completely.
No, that's wrong.
Break.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Oh, Chef Boyardee, but Chef Boyardee's pretty good.
This is no creation of mine.
Damn.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
There's one clear difference between the murders. In photos from the other Genocide Jack cases, look at the neck and the stomach. Here you'll see a clear difference. The style of the bloody message, the victims, and fatal injury.
I got
Yep, there we go.
For one, the cause of death is different.
Yeah.
In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way.
Right.
According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Right.
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method?
That is weird.
And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Ooh.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That means it was a copycat. That's right. The second difference is related to how she was suspended. In the photos of the other Genocide Jack cases, all the other victims were stabbed through the hands. Here you'll see a clear difference. She was suspended.
I got it!
Yep, those cords.
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement.
That shit is wild.
I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else?
Hey, yo! This is
Mac
just
said there's
nuts.
two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac?
Big Mac.
Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
That was a Big Mac from McDonald's?
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
Wait, what? Really?
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Oh, because they were all men. Let's see. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims and Chihiro didn't fit it. If you look at the names of every victim, that you'll notice is, I think I figured it out. I know why she couldn't have to kill Chihiro, because Chihiro was her lover. Because Chihiro was a girl. Because Chihiro was, yeah.
I got it!
He was a girl, exactly.
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
And they were all men.
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
They were all men. They were all men.
They were all guys?
Yep.
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
That's insane.
I can't believe I said it! I'm
with you?
Some wild
I
shit.
can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it.
Ew. Oh god.
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
No, I guess no.
When an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
Jesus Christ, man.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
I
Oh,
would
shit.
never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive,
Oh, that makes sense. Because she kills to enjoy, not to survive.
why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That does make some amount of sense.
Yeah.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
But she's
Any
freaking.
scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that? Da-da-da-da!
Oh shit. Hey, y'all are cooking, bro.
She's fully equipped!
Right, so I can kill anywhere, anytime. Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you.
I guess you're not wrong.
Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
He
I
is
have
pissed.
no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Alright, Taika, we get it. Actually, hold on. There is one person who can have copied the Genocide Jack cases. Select someone? Really?
Here's my answer.
Really?
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it.
I mean, that would make sense.
The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Oh, God.
What's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
It actually makes him happy.
I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
In the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious. Indeed, wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
There was a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. Okay. Monokuma file too.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kinda weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
you absolutely take it! That's a natural
God
reaction
damn
for
it.
any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
This guy, bro.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kinda weird before we found the body.
Oh, wait a
But he was
minute.
acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the...
That's a natural reaction!
The victim
Was Chihiro.
who was a...
No, that's wrong.
Oh, that's a weird feature though. I can't lie. I was like trying to figure that out for a
I'll
hot
tell
minute.
you what's so strange about that.
Okay.
Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
Okay.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead, show us.
What's Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
The differences between the case and other Genocide Jack murders. The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there. What could it be? Oh boy. Is we gotta do the same thing over and over again? Library desk lamp. Oh, the extension cord.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... it was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life. Obviously, somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
The proof that Byakuya did it is hidden within the rope. I guess it's possible, but first... the item she had been bound with was used like rope, but was it actually a rope? No, it wasn't. Byakuya didn't use rope. He used a very specific object, an extension cord.
Never seen that rope before in my life.
Oh, okay.
No, that's wrong.
Damn, I should have let that keep going. I can't lie. Why did it...
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
Then Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned, because he's not the killer. I know it wasn't him. It can't be him, as if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
That's what I'm saying, something's wrong. There's some holes left behind.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still.
I hate when motherfuckers always say we already decided who did it, never even contributed to the investigation. Like, bro, come on now. You weren't even involved.
There's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean... Can I really just accept that what Byakuya said is the truth? No, I don't think so. There's definitely something off about what he said. Genocide Jack's presence, the scene of the crime.
I got it!
Yeah.
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
Yeah, because the posters were switched.
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene?
Oh, Byakuya's surprised.
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Hey Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who had been so confident up until now, oh yeah bro, yeah nah, dude's a know-it-all, we about to expose this nigga, yes sir. Bro thought he knew it all, but nah bro, we've been investigating, we've been doing our research. Maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Well, let me
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. There was something that was switched between the boys and the girls' locker room, though, the posters. Oh shit, the carpet. Or could be that?
I got it!
Okay.
The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
Right.
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
Just like in the Sayaka case.
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was also put into another room.
I got it!
There we go.
The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? What? In other words, in order to completely
Damn, Makoto, the
swap scene of
investigator, bro.
crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime?
Oh shit, so that ended up in an argument?
Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room,
Oh shit.
then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Yeah, think about
to get into
that.
the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Okay, let's hear it. Is she right? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? I mean, why would she? Yeah, that's true. Like, why would she go in the boys' locker room of all places? But then again, she was more comfortable with the boys. They did say that. Broken e-handbook?
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I've got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook!
No.
She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that, she could get into the boys' locker room no problem.
Theoretically, if Chihiro was able to use Leon's handbook, she could get into the boys' locker room. But when we found Leon's handbook in the main hall, there's no doubt that it was. In which case, can we really say that she used it?
Is it really possible?
I don't think she hacked her e-handbook.
Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I've got it!
She must have hacked. She was the ultimate. I'm sure that would have. No, I don't.
She used the thing that. Huh?
What? I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
No, that's wrong.
There we go.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Right.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
No, borrowing is.
Actually,
you
the
can
rule
borrow
states
it.
that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just... wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Hello, Taiga.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room, and Byakuya is the one who did it, really? No, but still I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting?
Oh, that's gonna make him happy.
All right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
For real?
There we go.
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
That's crazy. Lofty expectations. So before I even knew what was happening to the class trial and been put on hold, we headed off with Kyoko in the lead. And where she took us was... Oh, this is where the bag was. Okay.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully.
Oh.
Take your time.
Okay. Well.
Examine her carefully.
Alright, you're not doing it.
using
No,
our
get out,
hands?
get out.
No, wait.
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
Oh my god.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything. It's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Bro, this is y'all life on the line, man. Just mature up a little bit and just do it, man. Do they want to die, bro? I just feel like these niggas want to die, bro. I swear to God.
Very well. I'll do it.
There we go. All right.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
That's crazy.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
True. Yeah.
So just leave this to me.
Sakura.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Oh my god. You freaking freak show.
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Aw. Putting our hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this...
What the hell? What?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were staringly widely at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy.
What?
I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
Bro changed his entire voice. Wait, so it was a dude? Damn. Nah, that's crazy. Oh, bro. Okay. Well, that's actually, that actually makes a lot more sense why the rooms were switched too.
You're joking, right?
Or not the rooms were switched, but they were like the how she was, or, well, yeah. Okay. That's okay. Whoa, this is fucking weird, dude. You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then
if it was a dude, then how the hell you get in the girls' locker room though? I don't. Okay, well, okay, bro, I don't know, bro.
It's really true?
Okay, but what is?
Hero was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
How did you know?
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
How would you know? You had to see the fucking penis first. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, now I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
oh my god, really?
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. really does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Bro's a freaking demon, man.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
To think that Chihiro was actually a guy. And that actually makes a lot more sense now, because Chihiro was always regretting that, like, he wasn't just as strong. So, as like an actual guy, I mean, maybe that would be it. I don't know. Damn, that actually kind of sucks. The thought had never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Yeah, that's true.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
Wait, really?
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room.
Damn, I didn't
and was
even...
then later moved to the girls' locker room.
I didn't even bother to look at the handbook, actually, now thinking about it. Did I miss that?
And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
Oh my god.
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
That's okay.
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Effing with you right now.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
Exactly.
Because if we're wrong, We all die here.
And it's over.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss
Yes.
this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
But if Bianca didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer. The killer was able to gain access to the real murder scene, which means the killer is a guy, the killer is a Genocide Jack, the killer is a girl.
I got it!
Kills a guy. He's a male. Since the crime scene was the boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy. But that's still not enough. I still need to find some more clues. Okay, so we know it's a guy. That's about it. Celeste's account.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Damn!
Shoot!
I should have let that one play out. Not gonna lie.
Isn't there
A single clue? Well,
Did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have...
perhaps someone
saw the victim at some point.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, there we go.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Damn.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Well, I better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But we don't even have any information on that. And Sakura was always trying to invite her to work out. I mean, to invite him to work out, but Chihiro never wanted to do it.
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Yeah.
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship!
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
Okay, Taiga.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
What? What do you mean?
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously? Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of.
But we couldn't even find
Focus on
it.
the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for it.
But we couldn't find the track outfit and stuff.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
Exactly, we don't even have them.
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say.
So one of us has it.
But fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
But how do we talk about something we don't have? Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow it's really hard to believe. Okay, I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it, bro. Because we don't even have it. Okay.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
Wow, okay.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it?
She's right. What he said just now is really odd. How did he know something like that?
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed.
He was on his way to go. So next, why did he choose this?
What do you mean this?
I got it! It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're... The killer was wearing the same blue
Oh, shit.
No, that's wrong.
You're right, and the tracksuit was blue in the duffel bag. Nah.
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
He said it was blue.
Huh? What'd I say?
Oh, it's Mondo, bro.
When Celeste testified a few minutes
It's
ago,
this nigga.
she said,
Get this nigga out of here. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then I assumed he headed off to exercise.
she never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you... You just...
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
Oh shit.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Oh shit.
Because I just...
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, we never found a tracksuit. We never even found a duffel bag.
That can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Yeah.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility.
Damn.
Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro?
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Yeah.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps.
Damn.
But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
How?
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
Damn.
But why?
Kyoko was one step
What
ahead.
made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
The way he was acting.
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
Damn. Oh.
You noticed such a tiny detail?
Wait. Wait. What?
You're positively frightful.
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you?
Damn. Then again, him and Mondo, Chihiro and Mondo did have that conversation that he would promise to help Chihiro out and protect Chihiro at all costs. Because I guess he felt bad about something.
Really?
It was at the dining hall, if I can remember.
Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
There we go.
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come.
Okay, who for me?
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
Jesus Christ.
If you really insist, then...
Oh my god, I feel like it's gonna be something really down bad. Oh, Shifuyu's card.
What do you have there?
It happens
I mean,
to be an
Chihiro's.
e-handbook.
Or Chihiro's missing
I found
e-handbook.
it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
I think it's Chihiro's. You found it on the ground, right? Then it must belong to
I got it!
Chihiro's, yeah.
We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
Yep, we do.
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Right.
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
It's not true, because Monokuma just said it can't
odd.
break.
I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
How did the handbooks break? There's only one possible explanation. By explaining a bug? By hitting its weak point?
I got it!
Weak point.
You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
Huh? You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already! Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break! I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200
And Mondo
degrees.
and
Strange
other
how you
homeboy
don't
was at
get
the sauna
burned,
too, so
huh?
yeah.
It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air
Damn.
would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Wow, interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed.
He must have.
Quite the mystery.
He must have found out during the challenge what he had with the other homeboy.
What if they found out by accident?
Yep.
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke?
There we go.
They'd
Yeah.
realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa, seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Who might have brought their handbook into the sauna? It had to be one of who wore all their clothes into the sauna. It was Mondo. It was Mondo. Yep, it was Mondo.
Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What?
Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and
Bro, 'cause he's the
Tonga
killer,
had an
man.
endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Alright, guess we gotta make the argument. Broken e-handbook, Chihiro's handbook, e-handbook, card reader.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
I'm sure Mondo's handbook broke during their sauna showdown. If I could just prove that, then that will show that the handbook Mondo must actually be card reader.
Test Makoto's assertion.
Words. If not, then that proves that.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
There we go.
No, that's wrong. Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
Oh shit.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
Ah, so that was
Right.
Homeboy's
The
handbook.
punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So he switched handbooks.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's.
Yep.
Which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's. Yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Borrowing is not.
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch! What's wrong, bro? Come on! Tell him he's wrong!
Oh boy.
You are wrong! You have to be wrong! Everything you just said is wrong! You made it all up!
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning?
I'm about to say,
That
yeah,
way,
like this is.
everything will become
Come on
clear,
now.
And we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Put the clues up together. Alright, so we know. So let's look what we know for right now. Okay.
The killer is
Alright.
you! First, let's take a look back to before the incident.
Alright.
Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct?
Right.
At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room.
Right.
But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room? Simple, because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell.
I'll be honest
approached
too.
the unsuspecting Chihiro.
I'll be honest too. You have to really trust someone with like your own identity too, because like they kind of did have like a one-on-one talk in the dining hall, and they were like, yeah, like I'll do anything for you or something. And I'm sure Mono didn't know about, you know, the true identity of Chihiro. That was a guy, you know. Oh shit.
And attacked him.
Ah, there we go.
And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
Hopefully we're right about this. Okay.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
Oh fuck.
The killer is you!
Let me try this.
Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem.
Alright.
And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
That is so weird. I've never heard of that before.
That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
Which I still don't know why he would do this. I honestly don't get it.
After stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work.
I mean, did he personally want Makoto to figure that out for himself?
He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body.
That's fucking nuts, bro.
Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna.
That's some sick shit, bro.
They planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook.
Yep.
And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Arata?
Damn.
Wait! No! This can't be right! Where's your evidence? Yeah! Where's your evidence?
Oh boy.
You need evidence! You need proof! Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
Bro, it's him, man. Stop making this more complicated. Evidence that Mondo is the killer, that already revealed itself earlier in the Red trial. That's what I'm saying. If I can somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now, once I do that, everything will become clear. New element has been added to the bullet time. Alright. Damn, there's always these fucking mechanics, dude. Let's talk a little bit about Nerver. At Fever Time, during a bullet time battle, if you press the space key, Fever Time will activate and the tempo will force to its max. At this point, even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. So you can push R and B, L and B, however you want to. Destroy the opponent's verbal assault. Okay, but this only lasts until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if only you got access to this special time, right? So we've also prepared something called the Nega Time that your opponent can use. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. How many mechanics are you gonna give me? If the opponent activates Nega Time during the bullet time battle, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. If you were to activate Fever Time at this point, no, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was worried about. Unsurprisingly, if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the opponent won't use Mega Time. Well then, good luck. Have fun. Oh, fuck me. Alright, cool. This is fun. Alright.
Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! False! I refuse.
What the fuck?
Show me some
evidence. What the fuck?
You're wrong.
What? What is this?
I won't listen.
What the hell is this?
I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! False! You're corrupt!
What the fuck? Okay, I actually don't like that at all. That is really annoying. Okay, nah, I don't like that. That actually kind of sucks. What the hell? Okay.
Show me some evidence.
I already got hit, bro.
You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence!
What the fuck?
I won't listen! False! You're corrupt! I refuse to vote! I refute you! False! You're corrupt! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence!
That was annoying as hell, bro.
Show me some evidence!
This should prove it.
Damn, okay. That actually was annoying. Okay, I was like, bro, like, how am I supposed to get the rhythm?
So far is right. Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
Damn. Already admitted to it. Results. Oh, got an A. Nice. Yes, sir.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Admit it.
Kuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank.
Damn.
Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around?
My boy does not care, bruh.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
It's
What's
Mondo.
it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
This is a damn shame.
What?
Uh-oh, this time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was Mondo Awada.
Unbelievable.
In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're trending very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimura. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually,
the story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. What? Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the control key to fast forward the text. Damn. Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaka. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. Oh yeah, because people were saying that for a long time. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into the weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. Okay, alright then, that's crazy. He had chosen that as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. Oh, so since he was so weak, that's why he went into the whole girl phase. Okay. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak.
Once the killing game had begun, here at the school, he had no choice but to accept his fate. To accept this fact. Damn. After all, this world is a survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then, the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which was I more than willing to divulge. Damn, that's crazy, man. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter what the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
What?
And yet,
I'm sorry.
I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But
I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Okay, interesting. So, annoyingly, Chihiro really thought that if he changed into a girl, people would stop, calling him weak and stuff because he was a girl, is to be expected. But it ended up backfiring on him because he felt the emotional and mental pressure on himself that since he changed to a girl, now he's like really gonna be weak forever. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
that's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger. Accept who I am. Strong enough to that when someone says even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day he made the commitment to begin exercising, and he was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it. Damn.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Yep, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promise were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always been aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration, and he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he made to Chihiro. Huh? What did he do? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, exactly, that's what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he done?
Certainly.
That could have been a part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he made with Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep it secret? Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Yeah, once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so... He tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he also killed. Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you... Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
That's what triggered it, after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed. Wait, what?
What is this?
It's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if he meant killing someone. Are they saying he's gay? I don't. Wait. Is Mondo gay? Like, I mean, is that what that was?
You're wrong.
It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat
How many
myself.
times I must repeat myself? To judge others by your own standards is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want to tell anyone. To anyone to know. He didn't want anyone to know?
Hey,
You must know what Mondo did. Okay. I don't know if it's easy. I mean, he killed his own brother. Oh. Oh. Huh. Okay. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. For some reason in my mind, I was like, damn, like his secret was, oh, he could be like gay, so he was probably in love with Chihiro, and he didn't want anyone to find out that he, you know, was, I don't know. I got some shit in my head. I don't know why I thought about that. I just assumed at least, maybe I should, you know, I don't know. He killed his own brother? Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraffs across the country tremble. But only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. His brother? Mondo's older brother name was Daya Awada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got oh fuck. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Oh, what the fuck? Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Dai, the older brother, number 1 in the gang, and his number 2, his younger brother, Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his older brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created his gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of other members of the gang. But how would he know this? How does Mondo even know about all this? Which is why
I
gotta get stronger than Daya. Once, just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And on that night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into the oncoming traffic. But suddenly, laying his kid brother's arm, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry. Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. Hey, kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. 'Cause it's a team, you and me, put together. It's a promise between men. Damn. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang, in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident, and as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who had bested his big brother. Daya was going to lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. Damn, bro. He wanted to lead the team so bad, he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. I'm strong. Strong. And yet, As soon as our killing game began, he realized, no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the lovely, hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Wow, bro, Mondo killed his own older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why... Mondo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzziness, uneasiness, turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden?
Huh?
Because I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. Aww, that's actually kind of sad. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Oh, so Chihiro basically kind of came into his life and destroyed what reality he was thinking of. And it kind of just, I guess, exploded all over his face. Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am,
What?
I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? Oh damn, you just start crashing out.
Huh?
I was jealous. Ah, okay. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness to try and overcome it. Okay, so like I said before, so basically Chihiro was like, kind of had more confidence than, well, I guess than Mondo at this point in the story, because he wanted to get stronger and finally get strong. And well, to be honest, I mean, nah, that's not even true, because like, I mean, Chihiro still kept hiding the fact that he was a boy. So I guess, they were both even in a way, I guess. I don't know, I guess Mondo just crashed out about it because he couldn't just take it as much as Chihiro. It was the kind of strength I never had. So I was just jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
Why?
Are you making fun of me?
What?
I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No.
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something starting to crack. The creak. Something inside my head. What did you want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back and let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Strong. Stronger than you!
You son of a bitch!
Then stronger than Daya! What the fuck? Hey, yo? I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him down on the ground. Hey! I killed him.
I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Damn. Mondo! He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Look at him. You see, you're all just like him. for a secret from the past, for a memory, for that he killed another living human cold-blooded. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't. You bastard! Just shut up, you son of a bitch! Go ahead and say that again. I dare you! Oh, damn.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want, is what I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do that right now because the time for punishing is fast approaching. Punishing?
It can't be.
You mean execution? That's what I promised you, right? The black end that disturbs the peace will be punished. Oh shit, bro. He cooked, bro. He's cooked.
Ridiculous.
He is cooked. Hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
The ultimate biker gang leader, Mondo Owada, for the ultimate biker gang leader. No, wait.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's
Punishment time. I said wait.
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Mondo has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Bro, shit's wild. Bro, Monokuma, bro. What do you got, bro? What is this? The Cage of Death. What the hell? Damn. What the hell was that? Did he just disappear? Like, what the fuck happened to him? Where did he go? Mondo Butter? Bro, wait. What the fuck? Wait, did he eat him? Laugh at death, and your soul will forever be at peace. Bro, didn't even have a corpse, dog. He just fucking vanished. It can't be. My brother. Another murder, another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so easily, taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Both crashing out. So Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls. We were forced to realize once again. But he, of course, he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. Byakuya.
What is this?
You're completely insane. You're completely insane. You know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do. Because this game is life or death.
Hey,
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that.
however,
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. I ain't gonna lie, I want to punch this nigga in the face, dude. Like, this is actually starting to get really fucking annoying. Like, we get it. You're cool like comic collector. You're such a cool guy. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, bro, like, the only reason you're like that because you're your fucking family and shit, bro. Like, family lineage. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignored the nighttime rule, too. That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. You actually witnessed the murder? This motherfucker, bro. So he could have just said it from the beginning. He just enjoys this shit now. He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I seen him. Oh my god, bro.
Well...
So you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed, but if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven the things up, Makoto. You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from the Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene. But damn, man, if we hadn't figured out who really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously I would have revealed the truth before it reached to that point. Of course. Byakuya turned and looked at me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone it never did, I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I do decide to become a Blackened, I know now who I have to watch out for. Makoto. Makoto.
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied? Okay, so he wanted to see who the strongest person was during a trial case. And Makoto ended up being the strongest point into this trial. And he was the strongest point into the last trial. So now Byakuya's on my ass now. Damn!
Indeed.
What a plot twist this was. We're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey.
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
I'm next up. You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is why? Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. This punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating. I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hopes to despair.
Damn.
What do you mean? 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 Mean?
What the heck?
Mean. Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and everything will be revealed to me.
Ooh, how exciting.
The noble son of a noble family. Truly understand me. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I achieve complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you, understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is the foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled up.
Oh, so cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. This sick motherfucker, bruh. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue. Because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear, despair, kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppet in the hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, all of our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair. Damn, bro.
Well, anyway, like I was saying...
Wait, what?
This is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match.
Who's he talking to?
But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay?
So there's another student?
After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
What? Who is it? The 16th high school student. I mean.
Ooh, my, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but... Super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied! Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friend.
Oh, so this was someone in the game. What? Who could it be? Boy's life of despair. The end. Damn. Oh my god, bro. To be continued. This Mondo's jacket, bro. Oh my god, man. Hey, bro. Crazy as hell. Whoa.
I know I shouldn't cry.
God damn! Wow, that was a really crazy plot twist, man. So Byakuya is just a freaking a menace in this courtroom, bro. He's gonna keep messing us up. He's gonna keep fighting against us, and I guess he, you know, if he does end up the black end, he's definitely gonna look out for us or something like that. He's got his eye on us at all costs. But wow, bro. I wasn't expecting that at the end. Oh, okay, that was a big reveal. Hopefully this video won't get the yellow mark. But anyways, I'm gonna head out. I shall see y'all later. Click the like button, hit the bell notification. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect him to get killed like that, just get evaporated, turn into butter, which was, I don't know what really, I don't know why they did that to him, to his body. I guess I don't know. I guess the motorcycle was a cool way to go out, but damn, man. This was something. This was some case. I'll see y'all later. Peace. I'm out.